Member for North Coast.
Honourable Speaker, last week I attended the inquest into the death of Angie Robertson and Robert Robertson. Angie was a single mom, struggling with depression. Her son Robert had severe autism, and she struggled to give him the care he needed. Taking care of Robert was a full-time job, so Andy asked the Ministry of Children and Families to help her get child support from her ex-partner. They didn't help. Angie asked the ministry for respite care assistance. It wasn't given. Angie's cries for help were ignored. My question is to the Minister of Children and Family Development. How many families have to experience tragedy before changes are made in her ministry?
Minister of Children and Family Development.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and to the member opposite and all of the members opposite. The coroner's service and the jury had a very difficult job to do, to listen to a great deal of information during their deliberations last week on an event that was incredibly tragic. My heart at the time and today, still today, goes out to the family, the friends, and the community for the loss. We will take all of the recommendations of that coroner's inquest seriously, and we will add those recommendations to the practice considerations highlighted by the Director's case review that has been completed on this case, and we will fully respond to those recommendations in due course.
Member for North Coast on a supplemental.
Honourable Speaker, Robert's condition was so severe, he smashed out a truck window with his head. When Robert had an episode in the emergency room, it took 3 RCMP officers, a doctor, a nurse, and his mother Angie to help manage him till he calmed down. The ministry left a single woman alone, a woman fleeing from an abusive relationship, without the supports she needed to care for Robert. She was deeply depressed, but no help was given. After every tragedy, new recommendations are made, and the Children's Minister ignores them. Again to the Minister, when will families in crises get the help that they need and they deserve? When?
Minister of Children and Family Development.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker, and as I said, there are very fulsome recommendations coming from the coroner's inquest, and I would thank the coroner and the jurors for their service. There are a number of things or issues that have been raised through this. Certainly, the matter of ensuring the status of peace bonds and no contact orders be known. Actually, we're in the final stages of working with our justice partners to give social workers the ability in real time to check orders by giving them access to the protection order registry. We think those are incredibly important things. While we do already have policy on collaboration in the ministry, clearly more needs to be done. We're certainly open to both reviewing and strengthening that work within the ministry. Those are just 2 of the recommendations, of course. And I can also tell the House, Madam Speaker, that the ministry has provided child protection staff and community partners all with domestic violence training, and we amended the Child and Family Service Act in June of 2014, as the member will remember, to include domestic violence in the Act as a child protection concern, to include support services to children who witness domestic violence. There is always more to do, and when we receive recommendations, we take them seriously. We look at how that should be integrated or change our practice and our work, and we will continue to do so.
Member for